My beloved child, come close and listen carefully. Today, I speak directly to your heart, for I see the burdens you carry, the questions that linger, and the silent prayers you've whispered in the night. In a world full of distractions and noise, it is easy to lose sight of my voice. But now, I ask you to pause, breathe, and allow my words to fill your soul. This message is not random. It is a divine answer meant just for you. I know your struggles, your doubts, and your deepest desires. Today, I will share my guidance and promises with you, promises of protection, love, and inner peace. As you listen, you will discover the hope you've been searching for and the divine wisdom that can transform your life. Do not miss the blessings hidden in this moment. If you feel lost or weary, remember that I am with you, guiding you toward a future filled with miracles and faith. This is your time to find clarity, embrace the divine guidance I offer, and renew your spirit with my endless love. If these words speak to your heart, I invite you to like this video and subscribe to Christian Philosophy Daily, where we share messages of faith, spiritual healing, and divine hope every day. Let us journey together toward a life of purpose and peace. For today, you are not alone. I am here, and I will never leave your side. The power of silence in hearing God's voice. My beloved child, I see you searching for answers, seeking clarity amidst the noise of the world. You wonder where I am in your moments of doubt and fear. Yet, I am here, closer than your own breath. Today, I ask you to be still, to quiet the clamor of your mind, and to embrace the gift of silence. For it is in the silence that I speak most clearly, and in your stillness that you will find my voice. The world around you is filled with distractions, constant demands for your attention, voices pulling you in every direction. But I do not compete with the noise. I wait for you to come into the quiet, where you can truly hear me. The Bible tells us, "Be still and know that I am God." Psalm 46:10. This is not a mere suggestion, it is an invitation. In your stillness, you acknowledge my sovereignty, my power, and my unwavering presence in your life. When you set aside time for silence and reflection, you create a sacred space where my voice can resonate within your heart. In the book of 1 Kings, Elijah did not find me in the wind, the earthquake, or the fire, but in the gentle whisper. Like Elijah, I speak to you in the quiet moments, not in the chaos. It is my whisper that brings comfort, guidance, and divine peace. When your mind is cluttered with worries, it becomes difficult to discern my message. But when you clear away the noise, you allow my words to flow into your spirit like a refreshing stream of living water. I know the burdens you carry, the fears that keep you awake at night. You are weary and your soul longs for rest. You have been searching for answers in the voices of others, in the fleeting promises of the world. Yet the answers you seek are found only in me. I am the source of divine wisdom, the living water that quenches your deepest thirst. Remember what Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. My child, let go of the frantic search for solutions outside of me. Come into my presence, where true rest and understanding await. Do not underestimate the power of silence. It is not emptiness, it is fullness, filled with my spirit and my truth. When you practice silence, you align your heart with mine. It is here that I reveal the mysteries of your life, the purpose I have woven into your very being. Many seek miracles in grand displays of power, but my greatest miracles often come in the still, quiet moments when a heart truly listens. It is in these moments that I mend broken hearts, renew weary spirits, and heal unseen wounds. The world may view silence as a void, something to be avoided, but I tell you, it is in this void that I create. In Genesis, I spoke into the void and created light, the earth, and all life. In the silence of your heart, I am also creating, forming new hope, new dreams, and a renewed spirit. The silence you fear is the very place where I am doing my deepest work in you. I want you to know this. When you silence the noise around you, you make room for my voice. When you silence the doubts and fears within you, you open your heart to my guidance. In the quiet, you will find answers, not always in the way you expect, but in a way that brings true peace. For I do not offer the world's fleeting peace. I give you a peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4:7. Be intentional about creating moments of silence in your day. Turn off the distractions, close your eyes, and focus on my presence. It is in these moments that I will speak to you, whispering my plans, my love, and my promises into your soul. I will guide you, protect you, and lead you on the path of righteousness. You are never alone, for I am with you always, even in the silence. So, my child, come to me in silence. Let my words be the still, small voice that calms your storms. Trust that I am working for your good even when you cannot see it. Embrace the silence, and in it, you will hear my voice, the voice of your loving Father, who knows you, sees you, and calls you by name. Listen carefully, for I am speaking to you now, a personal message of love and encouragement. My beloved child, come close and listen to my words, for they are spoken directly to your heart. You may have felt abandoned, as if no one understood your pain. But I tell you, I see you. I know the silent battles you face, the tears you cry when no one else is watching. Even when the world turns its back, I am here, standing by your side, holding you in my arms with a love that never fades. Today, I want you to know this: you are precious in my sight. I created you with care, with intention, and with a purpose that goes beyond what you can see right now. In Isaiah 43 verse 1, I say, "Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, you are mine." These are not empty words. They are a declaration of my love for you. You belong to me, and nothing can change that truth. You may feel unworthy at times, burdened by mistakes, or haunted by past failures. But remember, my love for you is not conditional. It does not waver based on your successes or your stumbles. I do not measure you by the standards of this world. Instead, I look at your heart, the part of you that yearns for me, even in the midst of doubt. I know your struggles, and I understand your pain. In the book of Psalms, it is written, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Psalm 34:18. I am close to you now, nearer than you think. My love is the balm that heals your wounds, the light that dispels your darkest fears. When life feels overwhelming and you are tempted to give up, remember this: you are stronger than you know, because my strength flows through you. In Philippians 4:13 it says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." This is not just a verse, it is a promise. I have placed my spirit within you, a wellspring of power and courage that cannot be extinguished. When you feel weak, call out to me. I will renew your strength like the eagle's wings, lifting you above every trial. You may wonder why I allow you to face hardships. My child, understand this: I do not bring pain into your life without purpose. Just as a gardener prunes a vine to help it bear more fruit, I sometimes allow trials to refine your spirit, to draw you closer to me, and to reveal the depth of my love. In James 1:2-3 it is said, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." I am not punishing you. I am preparing you for greater things. Your life is a story that I am writing with my own hand. Trust the process, even when you cannot see the full picture. I see the beginning and the end. I know every chapter of your journey. And I promise you, the best is yet to come. In Jeremiah 29:11 I declared, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Hold on to this promise, for it is as true today as it was when I first spoke it. Look up, my child. Lift your eyes from the ground and see the love I pour out for you every day. The sunrise that greets you, the air you breathe, the moments of peace amidst chaos. These are my gifts to you, signs of my unfailing love. You are never alone. I am with you in the good times and the bad, in your victories and your struggles. When others turn away, I remain by your side, unshaken and unchanging. Today, I want you to rest in my love. Let go of the burdens you carry, the fears that weigh you down. Place them at my feet, for I care for you deeply. 1 Peter 5:7. Allow my peace to fill your heart, a peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4:7. You are my child, and I delight in you. No matter what you face, know that I am your shield, your fortress, your constant companion. Listen carefully, for I am speaking to you now. Let my words sink deep into your soul and revive your spirit. This is my personal message to you, a message of love, a message of hope, a message that says you are cherished beyond measure. Stand tall, my beloved, for you are mine, and I will never leave your side. Overcoming trials through divine guidance. My beloved child, I see the path you walk, and I know the trials you face. Every tear, every sigh of frustration, nothing escapes my sight. You may feel overwhelmed by the weight of your burdens, but know this: I am with you in every storm. I am the guiding hand that steers you through the darkest nights. When you are lost, searching for a glimmer of hope, remember that I am your light, shining brightly even when the world feels dim. You might ask, why must I face these struggles, Lord? Understand that these trials are not meant to harm you, but to strengthen your spirit and refine your faith. In the book of James, it is written, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." James 1:2-3. I allow these challenges not as punishments, but as opportunities for growth. Just as gold is purified in fire, so too is your spirit refined through adversity. In the moments when you feel like surrendering, when your strength seems to fade, call out to me. I am your source of unending strength. In Isaiah 40:31 I promise, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." These words are my assurance to you. No matter how heavy the burden, I will carry it with you. Together, we will rise above every obstacle. You may not see it now, but every setback is a setup for something greater. Every closed door is a redirection toward my divine purpose for your life. Trust that I am at work, even in the silence. Remember the story of Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his own brothers. For years he endured hardship, but through it all, I was with him, guiding every step. What seemed like a path of suffering was in fact the road to his greatest blessing. Joseph himself said, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Genesis 50:20. Like Joseph, I am leading you to a place of abundance, even when the journey feels impossible. Do not be discouraged by the voices that tell you it's hopeless. The world may say, "Give up," but I say, "Press on." When David stood before Goliath, he did not rely on his own strength, but on his faith in me. He declared, "The battle is the Lord's, and he will give all of you into our hands." 1 Samuel 7:47. That same power, that same faith resides in you. I have equipped you with everything you need to overcome every challenge you face. I know you are weary, my child. You have fought many battles and have scars that tell a story of pain and perseverance. But look at these scars not as marks of defeat, but as symbols of your endurance, proof of the strength I have given you. They are reminders that you have survived what once seemed impossible. When the enemy whispers lies of failure, silence them with my truth. I have said, "No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you." Isaiah 54:17. This is my promise of protection, a shield that surrounds you in every battle. As you walk through the fire of your trials, remember that I am refining you. I am molding you into a vessel of my grace and power. The flames may be hot, but they will not consume you. Instead, they will burn away the impurities, leaving behind a pure heart that shines with my love and wisdom. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who stood in the furnace unharmed, you are not alone. I am there with you, protecting you from the heat. Daniel 3:25. My child, lift your head, trust in my guidance, and know that these trials are but a moment compared to the glory that awaits you. In Romans 8:18 says, "I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us." Hold on to this hope. I am preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. Your pain has a purpose, and your struggles are shaping you for the blessings yet to come. So, do not lose heart. I am the shepherd who guides you, the rock on which you stand. You are never alone, for I walk with you through every valley and stand by your side on every mountaintop. Together we will overcome, and you will see my glory manifest in your life. This is my promise to you, my beloved, and my promises never fail. Trust in me, for I am your God, your refuge, and your everlasting strength. Recognizing God's voice among worldly noise. My beloved child, I know the world around you is filled with countless voices, each clamoring for your attention, each pulling you in a different direction. Amid this noise, you may find it difficult to discern my voice, the gentle whisper that calls out to your heart. But today I want you to listen carefully, for I am speaking to you. I am not shouting over the chaos. Instead, I am waiting for you to quiet your soul and hear me. The distractions of the world can be overwhelming. Social media, news, and the opinions of others often drown out the divine guidance I offer you. You find yourself caught in a whirlwind of thoughts, fears, and doubts. Yet, my child, the voice you need most is not the loudest one. My voice is the still, small whisper that brings peace to your troubled heart. In 1 Kings 19 verse 12, Elijah did not find me in the wind, the earthquake, or the fire, but in a gentle whisper. I am speaking to you now in that same whisper, asking you to trust me and to tune your heart to the frequency of my love. Many will come with empty promises, offering solutions that seem appealing on the surface but leave you feeling empty inside. These voices often sow seeds of doubt and fear, tempting you to turn away from the path I have set before you. In John 10:27 I said, "My sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me." You are my beloved sheep, and you can recognize my voice if you quiet the noise around you and listen with your heart. You may ask, "Lord, how can I know it is truly you speaking?" The answer is simple. My voice always brings peace, not confusion. It guides you toward hope, not despair. When I speak, my words are filled with love, wisdom, and truth. In Philippians 4:7, it is written, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." This peace is the hallmark of my presence. When you feel it wash over you, know that I am near. There will be times when the noise of the world becomes almost unbearable. Fear, anxiety, and doubt may cloud your mind, making it hard to hear my voice. But even in those moments, I am closer than ever. Remember the story of Jesus calming the storm in Mark 4:39. As the waves crashed and the winds howled, he simply said, "Peace, be still." And the storm ceased. In the same way, I speak peace into the storms of your life, quieting the turmoil so you can hear me clearly. The enemy will try to mimic my voice, whispering lies of failure, fear, and unworthiness. He seeks to lead you astray to make you believe that I have abandoned you. But my child, I would never leave you. In Deuteronomy 31:6, I promised I will never leave you nor forsake you. My voice will always guide you back to my arms, to a place of safety and love. To recognize my voice, you must spend time in my presence, reading my word and meditating on my truths. When you fill your heart with my words, it becomes easier to discern what is from me and what is not. In Psalm 119:105 it says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." Let my words illuminate your way, casting out the shadows of confusion and doubt. I want you to make a habit of seeking me in the quiet moments. Turn off the distractions, step away from the noise, and sit with me in silence. It is in these moments that I will reveal my plans for you, whispering my love and guidance into your heart. Trust that I am speaking, even when you cannot hear me clearly. My love for you is unwavering, my guidance steadfast. Do not be afraid to listen deeply, to seek my voice above all others. I am the good shepherd, and my voice will always lead you toward green pastures, where your soul can find rest and renewal. When you recognize my voice, follow it without hesitation. Know that I am leading you toward a life filled with peace, purpose, and divine joy. So my child, listen carefully. The world may be loud, but my voice is distinct. It is the voice of truth, the voice of love, the voice that knows you completely and calls you by name. Open your heart, quiet your mind, and let me speak to you now. For I am here, and I will guide you through every moment of your journey. Trust in my voice, for it is the voice that will never lead you astray. The promise of transformation and renewal. My beloved child, today I come to you with a promise of transformation, a promise of renewal. I see the parts of you that are weary, the parts that carry the weight of past mistakes, regrets, and unspoken fears. You have been searching for change, longing for a new beginning, and I tell you now that change is possible, and it begins with me. I am the God of new beginnings. In Revelation 21:5 I declared, "Behold, I make all things new." These are not mere words, they are my vow to you. I know you have faced hardships and moments when you doubted whether you could ever move past the pain, but I am here to breathe new life into you, to lift you from the ashes of despair and renew your spirit with my love. I do not look at your past with condemnation. Instead, I see the potential for greatness, the beautiful soul that I created, longing to shine. Transformation is not easy. It requires letting go of the old, of the habits and thoughts that hold you back. In Romans 12:2, I ask you, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your mind is the battlefield where change begins. The world will try to shape you according to its fleeting desires, but I call you to something higher. I invite you to renew your mind with my truth, to replace fear with faith, doubt with hope, and despair with divine joy. Perhaps you feel like a vessel that has been shattered, broken by the trials of life. But I am the potter, and you are the clay in my hands. In Jeremiah 18:6, I said, "Like clay in the hand of the potter, so are you in my hand. I am reshaping you, molding you with patience and love. Do not be afraid of the process. The breaking is not to destroy you, but to make you whole. I am crafting you into a vessel of honor, filled with my spirit, ready to carry my blessings and wisdom into the world." I know change can be frightening. The unknown feels uncertain, and the path forward may seem unclear. But trust in my guidance. I hold your future in my hands, and my plans for you are filled with hope and purpose. In Jeremiah 29:11, I assure you, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. These words are my covenant with you. I have not brought you this far to leave you stranded. Your transformation is part of my divine plan, a necessary step towards the abundant life I have promised. Let go of the things that no longer serve you. Release the pain, the anger, the unforgiveness. When you cling to these burdens, they weigh you down, keeping you from rising to the heights I have set for you. In Ephesians 4 verse 22-24, I call you to put off your old self, which belongs to your former way of life, and be renewed in the spirit of your minds. It is time to shed the old skin and step into the new life I am offering. It is a life marked by peace, guided by wisdom, and filled with my love. I see the doubts that linger in your heart. You may wonder, can I really change? Can I truly become someone new? The answer is yes, not by your strength, but by mine. In Philippians 4:13, it says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." I am the strength you need, the power that transforms your weakness into a testimony of my grace. Together, we will rewrite the story of your life. Take my hand, my child. Step into the renewal I have prepared for you. Embrace the transformation, for it is a gift from me. Your past does not define you. What defines you is my love, my promises, and the new creation I am molding you to be. You are my masterpiece, and I take joy in every step of your growth. Trust the process, for I am with you every moment, guiding you, shaping you, and cheering you on. This is your season of renewal. The old has passed away, and the new has come. Walk forward in faith, knowing that I am making all things new in your life. You are not the same person you once were. You are stronger, wiser, and filled with a love that can only come from me. Embrace this change, for it is the beginning of a beautiful journey, a divine transformation that will reveal the depths of my love for you. Listen carefully, my beloved. I am with you, now and forever, and I will never leave your side. Trusting God's timing, the divine plan unfolds. My beloved child, I know you have been waiting, longing for answers, hoping for signs. You have prayed earnestly, yet the response you seek seems delayed. But listen closely. My timing is perfect. I do not operate within the limits of human time. I see beyond what you can see. I hold the beginning and the end in my hands, weaving together a plan that is far greater than anything you could imagine. When you feel anxious or impatient, remember what is written in Ecclesiastes 3:11. He has made everything beautiful in its time. These words are my assurance that I am at work, even when you cannot see it. The delays you experience are not denials. They are moments of preparation. Just as the seed must rest beneath the soil before it sprouts, so too must your heart be prepared for the blessings I am about to bestow. In the story of Abraham and Sarah, I made a promise that seemed impossible. They waited for years, feeling the sting of delay and the whispers of doubt. Yet, I fulfilled my word in due time. Is anything too hard for the Lord? Genesis 18:14. My child, the answer is no. What I have promised, I will deliver. Trust that my timing is not your timing, but it is always perfect. It comes when your heart is ready to receive it fully, without fear or hesitation. I see you striving, trying to make things happen on your own. But I ask you to rest in me. In Matthew 11:28, Jesus invites you, saying, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." When you push ahead, driven by impatience, you risk missing the blessings I have aligned perfectly for you. Like a parent who knows when their child is ready, I know when the time is right for every good gift in your life. Wait on me, for I am your shepherd, guiding you to the green pastures you cannot yet see. Consider the process of making wine. The grapes must be crushed, fermented, and aged before they can be enjoyed. If you rush this process, you miss out on the richness and depth that comes with patience. In the same way, I am refining your spirit. The waiting season is where your faith grows deeper, where you learn to trust in my provision rather than your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5 reminds you, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Do not rush ahead. Let me lead you." You may wonder why I allow you to wait. My child, it is because I am aligning circumstances, shaping hearts, and opening doors that you do not yet see. In Isaiah 40:31 I promise, "But those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles." Waiting on me is not passive. It is an act of faith. It is the moment when you surrender your plans and trust that I am preparing something. Look back at your life. Can you see the times when what seemed like a delay was actually a divine setup for something better? I have not failed you before, and I will not fail you now. Each moment of waiting has been a step closer to the fulfillment of my promises. I ask you to look forward with hope, not backward with regret. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Every second of your waiting is woven into my perfect plan. You are not forgotten, my beloved. I have heard every prayer and counted every tear. I am working all things together for your good, even in the silence, even in the stillness. Trust that I am aligning every detail, moving every mountain, and calming every storm for you. Do not lose heart, for the vision I have given you will come to pass. Habakkuk 2:3 reassures you, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false. Though it lingers, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay." Take my hand, my child. Walk with me in patience and trust. The delays you experience are my mercy, giving you time to grow, to learn, and to prepare your heart for the blessings I am about to pour out. You are on the brink of something miraculous. Do not give up now. Hold on to my promises, for they are true and steadfast. This is your season of waiting, but it is also your season of preparation. Embrace it fully, knowing that I am with you in every moment, guiding you, loving you, and preparing you for the glorious future I have planned. Trust in my timing, for I will never lead you astray. My beloved child, as you listen to these final words, remember that I am with you always. In every trial you face, in every silence, and in every moment of waiting, my hand is upon you. I know the burdens you carry and the prayers you have whispered in the quiet of the night. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, shaping a future filled with hope, peace, and divine joy. Today, I have spoken to your heart, offering guidance, encouragement, and the promise of my unfailing love. Hold on to these words. Let them be the light that guides you through the darkest valleys. When doubt creeps in, remember my promises. When fear overwhelms you, rest in my protection. I am your shepherd, your guide, and your everlasting source of strength. In Psalm 23:1 it says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." You are not alone. You are surrounded by my grace and wrapped in my love. As you go forth, carry this message with you. Share it with others who need to hear my words. Know that I delight in your faith, in your desire to seek me. And as you continue this journey, remember, I am your God, your refuge, and your Redeemer. If this message has touched your heart, I invite you to like this video and subscribe to Christian Philosophy Daily. Together, let us walk this path of faith, growing closer each day as I guide you toward the abundant life I have promised. Trust in me, for I will never leave your side.